How we doing? Vyvanse is my Titan. A little bit of context. If you don't know, Attack on Titan, it's an anime. Basically, there is this like group of humans. They can turn into Titans, which are these like massive, disgusting, huge humanoid things that eat people. But in that show, certain humans have the power of Titans. So basically, Aaron in the show, he can they can bite their hand and turn into a Titan. And not like a dumb default Titan, but they still have like their brains. They're turned into Titans that they can control with special powers and stuff. Vyvanse, by the way, is also ADHD medication. And if you take this medication or if you have taken this medication, you know that sometimes it can make you feel like a robot. It's definitely a different state of being when you're on it. But in my default ADHD state of being, executive dysfunction is the thing that is really annoying, which is that, it takes a certain amount of dopamine to get you to accomplish a task. And so people with ADHD are prone to procrastination. And so there's always been like this trade-off, right? If you take the Vyvanse, you can motivate yourself for smaller tasks better, I would say. Or you can motivate yourself better to get stuff done that you need to get done. But it kind of robs you of your to save your humanity is a little bit dramatic. It takes away some of the emotional depth that you can feel, I think. And to me, this is similar to what happens to when humans turn into Titans, which is they have the instincts of a Titan. You know what I mean? Like they eat people, they do really horrible acts of violence, kind of without having to think about it in that state. So when I was watching the show for the first time, I was sort of observing like, okay, you get a sense for when, it's the proper time for them to use their time powers, right? And so I started to try to think about my Vyvanse like that. When's the time where I'm like, okay, let's do this. Boom. And just like turning into a time, there are side effects. Yeah, for me, it's like appetite suppression is a big one because I don't like being on the medication, especially long term. But it's like sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and do it.